Hello and welcome to this session of Power BI. Uh, we are analyzing Olympics data. So let's start. And first thing, let me give a brief description what we'll be doing in this video. First thing, we will be importing our logo, Olympics logo, and then we'll be having our charts and graphs here. So let's not waste the time and go to this images, and we will be like taking this logo and let's resize it and keep it here. I think it's looking fine. Yeah. And now next thing we'll be doing, we'll be having a table here. In this table, let's add a matrix. And in this matrix, we'll be showing the country wise gold, silver, bronze. They have won. So for this, we will be adding a team in the rows and then gold and silver, bronze, and total. So this is fine. Okay, now let's rename them properly so that we can see. Just double click on this and you could get it. Here as well. Total medals. Yeah, very good. Now let's format this as from at least the font size. This all will be formatted. I think this didn't get captured. Yes, it is now formatted. Let's squeeze this a bit more. We have this ample size. Now let's format the for this we need to have I want this background, one of them to be white and the other one, the gray one, should be as per the background. So to do that, we can go to the effects, yeah, and then we can have the color as which we took. Transparency should be oh, it's not that good. So it's not possible from here. Then let's go to the values, and okay, this is also not good, so we need to change the until 9. 10 is fine, I think. And then background is text black, fine. Background desisting alternate text, and here we need to change it. And yes, it is now looking better. It's the same color as the background, and we don't need bottom as well. Subtotal column we don't need. Now it is looking much better. So squeeze this more, and now we need to have a pie here. So for in pie we will be doing the what's the ratio of male is to female. For that we need a measure. So measure, we can click here. Once you select the data set, it will give you automatically of new measure option, or you can just right click on any of this column here and select. Okay, so that ppt male equals to, so if you remember the data set, the sex column has male M and female F. So if we count how much a male and female, then we can easily get. So for that we need a calculate function, and the sex column is of text, So we can have count A. So if you are an Excel person, then you should take reference as this is the count if, sum if, average if for the calculate function. It works in the same manner. And then we can have events, and then is x equals to m, and then home. Just copy it, and you can hit enter, or you can just click on this tick button. It will be effective. So one I had showed you how to get this from these tabs, and now if you can just click on any of these and write new measure, click select new measure, it will give you the option for the new measure, and just paste it. I just copied it. So and in the bottom should have F, and hit enter, and we are good now. Total PPT, and this in the values, and it will give us the option. Now let's format this a bit. This is too big, so let's make it small, and this one a bit little bit bigger. We don't need details we need, and there also everything get a value percentage of total, all details. Let's have the all details, and then we don't need the legends if we have all the details, so that our graph will be much bigger. And we need this data level inside. Yes, now it's looking fine. So here let's have click this as female, and this is as male, and want this as transparent as well. Go to the effect and background off. Yes, it's looking now better than previous one. And we need the visual border as well. For the visual border, we need to have this color. If we do it 100% transparent, let's see. Okay, does it look good? Shape, and if we format this to this as well, I don't think it's look better. Let's reverse this. And the previous one as well. Here we can, now let's focus on the title, male and female participants. Okay, and the font size should be your this 14 is fine. Let me it's 12. Other options are text should be white, background should be this, in the center bold, with no bold is required, and it is looking fine. Here also let's make the header same. Just forgot to do that. Column headers we need as same. 12. Text as white, background as our selected color. and center. Yes, let's adjust it. Column should be your, let's make that column header as small. Total medals, yeah, should be fine. This should be fine. So instead of total, let's make it as medals. And let's squeeze this. Yeah, now it's looking nice. And the numbers should also, the number should have, and the numbers, let's make the numbers a bit smaller. Value should be your 9. Okay. And your row headers should be and is 9 looking good? No, it's not looking good. So let's keep it 10, and values also let's keep it 10. So these our two graphs are ready. Now the third one which we will be doing is, let's give a bit of space here, a little bit of space, so that properties height okay, let's squeeze this, and in this we can have a bit of okay. Yeah, we'll go do that later on, but we need to have a bit of space here as well. Yeah, it is fine. This much space is fine, and we can see. Now the third thing which we will be doing is our how much male and females have participated from each country. So for each country, let's have a clustered bar chart, and make it large. And here we will be having our teams. And then we can have our males and females, how much they have participated. So male and female. Let's make it this. Okay. And make it female here. And this one as male. Now let's come to this, and for x-axis we don't need string team. Okay, our font size, okay, 9 is good. Color fine, we don't need title. And in y-axis we don't need this male is to female. And in the legends, don't need legends as well. Let's keep the legends, and You have turned off the x and y axis. In the y axis, let's keep the maximum and minimum values should be your of the same color. Title of, yes, now this is much better. And if we make it 0 and then it's fine. I believe this is looking fine to me. And now the title should be male, male and female. Female by country, and the color should be this, and header should be 12. Text should be white, background should be this, and centric, and we want the background to be transparent. Effect background should be, yes, we can off the background. Then we have, so I think this, the column headers are a bit bigger here. Column header 12, it's fine. So let's keep it. And the borders here, background, we can get that in effect, general effect, visual border on. The border color should be this. Yeah, now it's looking, and we want the details as well here, data labels, and instead of having this, we can all auto values should be your 9 is fine. Color should be your white, and this should be none. Is it looking fine? If we increase the size and of the background, yeah, it's looking better. And let's make this adjustment wheel first. Yes, now it's looking nice. It's there's a curve kind of. So from this we can easily see US stands ahead of all the countries in terms of male and female ratio here. If we see over the country, okay, I suggest plotted something in this pie chart. 72 is something confusing, so let's go to data label values, and this should be your 10 background of none. Will it give me 0 for this and 0 for this as well? Not good. So for this we can have 2. Auto, and in percentage if we have 0, it is fine. Okay, for if we can have our display units in thousands. Still it's not showing us. Interesting. Make it small. Yes. And if you make it a million, 0.2 million, 72 million. Okay. And percentage should be 0. It's looking now better. And if you can make this to thousands and just 0 here as well. Now it's better. And if you can make the size bigger, it will be more prominent and easy to view. It's not fitting properly. It's now giving me a better view here. Or if let's keep it outside and let's make it color as white. No, it's not good. So let's keep it gray, or let's keep this color. Yeah, it's not better. You can easily read the data. So now coming to our next, then we will be having here a map of how many cities have hosted and where they have hosted the games. So for the map, we will be, so there are basically two kinds. So this is our map and this is our field map. So we will be taking our map here. So in this we will be adding the city. As we know, we have a city column. Okay. Okay, there is some issue. So let me just fix this. Okay, let me pause this for a while and get back to you with this solved. This setting, changing my setting, because as you know, my system is very lazy, so it will going to take time. So issue is solved. Let me just show you what I did. So here, this was the option. I clicked on the see details, and then this window popped up. Once this popped up, I went to the files, options, then these options, and then I just checked one of the in the global security. This option was unchecked for the map. So this was the issue, and this was also unchecked. So I just checked it and it's working now. So very simple. So let me enlarge this a bit. Now we have to have the bubble size as well. What should be the bubble size? And so let's add a measure here. So we will just see the number of years. If we know the distinct number of years, then we can add that to our bubble size. So number of times games hosted. So here we can have your distinct, and in this we can take your year column, and this will give us the distinct number, and we need to say put that into the size, this measure. So it will increase the size of these bubbles. You can see currently these bubbles, if the count is 2, 3, 4, then it will keep increasing the size of the bubble. So let me just drag and drop in the size field, and you will just see the length of, okay, why it's happening this. So I think the issue is with DAX. So we need to have distinct count instead of distinct, because it's, and the size depends on the distinct will give us just the number of will list of all the years, and distinct count will give the count of each. So you can see if we scroll here, then you can see which country, which state or some or region has hosted the Olympics, how many times. So the size you can see here. So if you hover the mouse, then you can see Los Angeles has hosted twice, and this lake has hosted it twice. And if we go to here, London has hosted it thrice. So let's make it number of times hosted games hosted. So if we go here and try to check this, Greece hosted 3 times, and here as well. So you can see here. So most of the time, European countries or the Americans, US has hosted the games, and it was recently when Brazil hosted it. Yeah, and then Australia has twice, and just recently the Beijing Olympics, and then Japan has hosted twice. I think Japan has hosted thrice in 3 different regions. So this was our map. Let's do the formatting bit of headers. So interesting thing is you can on the heat map as well if you want. This will be the look, or you can just have go with your bubbles. If you can on your category as well, it will keep showing the names of the region which hosted the games. But I think it will be too much messy, and let's for this and go to our title and the size, this one, and make it 12. Text should be your white, background this color, and this should be centric. Yes, it's looking now better. Games hosted by cities. Yeah. So the last thing which we'll be doing here is adding a medal count by sports. So let's copy this graph and paste it here. I think it is. Yeah, we have one copy, and the idea is to just change the size, change the graph just so that the formatting, we can have the formatting. You can do this one, and then we can remove our male female ratios, these things, so that we can preserve the you can say a formatting. And then let's go to the sports, not teams. We can need to have sports here, and the number of medals we want to see, and then sports, and we have a total number of medals. So let's adjust the formatting a bit. So the data label should be inside and the background should be off so that we can see the numbers. Yeah, so it's looking better. So number of sports, athletic has highest number of medals. Um, then the swimming, and then goes hockey, rowing, and so on. So this is all the number of medals won by the um, different teams or different countries over the period of time from starting till date, the date, how much the data we have. So now let's minimize this as well, collapse this one, and our graph looks much better. Now the next thing which we will be doing in this video is adding a index page as well. So in this, let's rename this index, and let's move this a bit here, and then let's add the image. This one is of image, and we have this. And we, instead of image, it should be adding as an wallpaper will be much better. Canvas background will be much better option than that. 0% transparent. Okay, and then we can have fill. Yeah, this is looking much better. Now then the next thing which we'll be adding is our logo, channel logo, and this will be here. It should be here. Yeah, it's looking fine. Then we can have our this logo as here, Olympics logo. Let's try to make it as similar in size as possible. Yeah, it's looking now nice. And we'll have a text box, which text box in the middle, which will be saying us fix data. Oh, typo analysis. And the size should be, let's keep it 20 or 28. And then there should be this let's make it much bigger, 32. And then this should be a transparent as well. Let's make it white. And the background, its title don't need effect. In this effect we can have the background off. So this is, yeah, this is looking now nice, better. So now the next thing what we'll be doing, we'll be adding the buttons in the bottom to navigate to the pages. So let's keep this till here. Hope whatever I did in this session was fruitful and was you were able to understand. Do let me know if you need any help, or if you need any dashboard on any other data set, please say your feedback comments. Thank you.